transition and some combos is just like too quick for big characters, in my opinion.
If I can briefly add an element of hype to this match, so this is Natecore's first time doing IPP first to fives. Meanwhile, SubZero is undefeated and our first player to reach tier 2 on the leaderboards. So there's a lot on the line right about now, at least for SubZero, because if he loses, then he comes back down to tier 1. So just throwing that out there for you guys.
Gosh, tier 1 versus tier 2. I think it's the first time too, right, Commander? Match? Okay. Alright, well let's see how this goes. I'm not sure what type of costume this is, but is he wearing anything?
Nice clothes. Nice clothes in the Blom Bomb. Alright, post frame. Try to duck D at 4-1. I don't play Gigas, I'm assuming that's what it is. Right.
Well, nice. And I will say one thing. Natecore is very good with sidestepping. Oh my goodness, look at that.
That was a really good option select by SubZero. You don't have to guess after Nina while standing one. If you low jab or low kick, it's gonna cause Nina to get interrupted out of both of her options. And I think they have like 16 frames to do that option.
Goodness. Comes down 4-2.
Ooh. Russian SubZero down? Yeah. Went in with a side.
Round 3. Fight.
Yeah, this is going to be a somewhat tough matchup for SubZero here. Venus just has a lot of her pokes that are just too quick.
Oh, dashed him into the wall! Went for the 1+2. Damn.
Oh,
that's next level. I think there was an input error on that. Nice DF2.
No round brown for Natecore there. Gets the first match here. And guys, also if you're viewing the chat, it is September, so if anyone who subs to Iron Fist Philly this month will be entered into a PlayStation Network or Steam gift card. So make sure it's only about 25% off for a tier 1 sub now. So go ahead and sub if you guys haven't done so far to get some great content every week. What do you think SubZero needs to do, Zentaros, to kind of get back into the game here?
I think he has to pick an infinite stage. I think he has to pick an infinite stage and try to keep Nina out. Or pick a very, very wide stage.
The Commander Special.
Because, like, classic Gigas gameplay doesn't really work against Nina. It's really hard to play a wall against a character who just is plus half the time, and who just stays in your face constantly. Because like I said, SubZero was just getting rushed down. He wasn't really breaking any of Nina's throws, and so he was just getting like dogged down by pressure.
Arctic Snowfall then, and Commander, you're gonna have to switch the names. I guess I didn't read your little message. But yeah, so we're on infinite stage here. Let's see if SubZero can put something out of this.
Yeah. He just has to play at his range. He cannot allow Nina in.
Look at the movement here from Natecore.
Oh, he could have launched that. Right. Interrupted the Blom Bomb. Nice, 4-2-1. Oki. Oh, didn't fall for the tech trap. Nice low jab. Good interrupts. Alright. So finally a round for SubZero.
Round 2. Fight.
He was picking a lot of good times to attack. Nice whip punish by Natecore.
Oh, he didn't finish it.
Right.
I don't know if he was going
Might
for
have moved
OP
for
or...
Oki. No, it's Nina. She's just a hard character if you try to go for like butterfly edge combos. Ooh. What is this? Oki? Down 3? Right. Good interrupt. Alright. Dropped it again.
Goes with the throw though. Oh, doesn't go for the low hit.
So far he's been able to get 2 butterfly edges, so let's see if he can get more than that. Ending with a slide again.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, nice tuck there. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, good call out. 2 more butterfly edges again.
Plus.
Definitely not an intentional setup. Because he's getting CD1 for his last butterfly edge. So that was just an execution error. Right.
That situation there, when Gigas does that to you,
You can parry the mid, but not the high. But since Nina has a generic reversal, you can chicken that with Gigas. I don't think she has a punch parry. Alright.
jump there from SubZero.
Oki setup. Big high.
You can't do nothing with the high then, okay.
Chillin' and Goliath stands for 2 moments. A lot of low jabs. Not sure why.
Final round.
Alright,
Fight.
next round will give the point for either one of these players here.
No duck. Yeah, there's a lot of situations where SubZero can be whiff punishing, but he's not really getting those whiff punishes. That's 2-1.
Right there.
Big charge into the high. Damn. Right, Natecore's getting clipped a lot coming in. So SubZero is doing a good job of his keep out in that situation.
Alright, and SubZero's on the board here, so this is our first 1-1, you know, since the last match was 5-0. I mean, they both play very well. It's just it seemed SubZero was like, okay, let me go ahead and be a little bit more patient and have you come to me a little bit. Not as far as too much of a close game, because Nina's just dangerous when you're at range 0 against her.
Yeah, Ryan, like I said, he's picking a lot of good spots to place that move, and he's not really doing the follow up. So if Natecore just goes in with blocks, I feel like he can get some mileage by launching them. Forward 1+2 is the launcher. The running shoulder is a well-running move.
Get ready for the next battle.
In that back to the wall stage, I think he just went with a random select because he didn't really pick a stage. Oh, yeah, that was a very interesting grab setup. Didn't break it. I'm pretty sure that forward 4-3 there is not guaranteed for Oki. I think you can just tech roll that.
Round 2.
Sorry guys, I'm back. I had to step away for a quick second. Let's see here.
A lot of single jabs, down back 2.
Oh! Is that the parry you was talking about?
Yeah, it's a parry. Damn, he went with a full chain throw? Yeah, Gigas can chicken that. He should be chickening against characters who don't have a real punch parry. He should be chickening the mid every time.
KO. Round 3.
Nope, one of my favorite stage here.
Damn.
Oh my goodness, he went
Never
for
before, never before seen strength.
it.
Didn't get the ender. Didn't really get the punish there with a 1-2.
Nice job.
Yeah, Gigas cannot sidewalk that, I'm pretty sure. He just has to duck the second hit and guess.
Fight.
Very cheap strength, kind of free against Gigas. That might actually be guaranteed against Gigas. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I was able to roll out of that when I get hit by that.
Final round. Fight.
I duck again. He is like finding that
Yeah.
string.
SubZero's overextending a little bit.
Oh my goodness. I'm plus.
Oh man, he's just going in. Nice sidestep
Sidestep.
into the power crush bomb.
You win.
But yeah, like I said, when he got to the wall, it's like all he can do is just hold back and pray that he's finished. Because Nina has a lot of really good safe wall splatting options. And so yeah, I'm assuming we're gonna go back to an infinite stage. SubZero has to tech more throws. Natecore really likes to throw a lot, primarily because it just gives him that type of Oki. In any case, he should not be getting up, because you take reduced damage while grounded after that throw.
Because if like he was going to like a punch combination, and then like after puts him into the ground, he will automatically just do that throw. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like it can be a little bit too fast to notice sometimes too.
And
Let's
yeah,
see,
onto
where-
Infinite has your different flavor. He wanted daytime this time.
Yeah.
I feel like the nighttime one was a little bit better choice.
Round 1.
Or was it the snow one?
Fight.
he was at Arctic Snowfall.
Arctic Snowfall, okay.
Oh my goodness, another whiff opportunity there for Natecore, but
Yeah, he's not trying to whiff punish it, because you can kind of get chewed out by the follow-up.
can you duck that punch, or
Yeah, you can duck it, but if he's holding it for that long, Nina could just interrupt it with a magic fork. Yeah, full scrap snake edge. I'm surprised that's like one thing that he gave him, the snake edge.
Round 2.
I don't know how they can fix that character, to be honest. He just plays very weird tech, and right, no whiff punish in the down two. Alright, keeping him in check. Nice low jab. Oh, another big forward roll +2. Oki setup. Into the high.
there we go. So
Not
I
ducked.
was like, you can duck it.
Yeah,
There goes that throw. See how fast it comes after you're trying to get up?
Personally, I think SubZero's holding in the Goliath like a little bit too much. Natecore, if he's holding it in for that long, Natecore should just try interrupting it with a magic fork.
Ooh, tried to sidestep out of it, but I guess he sidestepped the wrong way.
KO.
Yeah, good round in by
Round
that.
4. Fight.
Finish the string. A little bit risky. Max carry this time.
Oh my goodness.
Not
If there was a wall there.
Down two. Not the right punish, I think. I think Nina can just forward 3 because that's 13 frames. And it's like pretty much every time. She can also back 1 too.
Final round.
That throw is guaranteed for that kick then to put you in back turn stance.
Yeah. I guess if you're big, try to whiff punish the slide. Top 3. Nice interrupt. It's only +1. Alright. It's not gonna let him come in. Oh, big punch.
See the spacing there? There goes that throw again.
Yeah. He always goes for the 2 throw if he messes up the combo.
Goodbye.
So Natecore is now up 3-1 here. It's been really some really good matches so far in this set.
And yeah, like Spirit said, SubZero's been getting a lot of life from Golem setups. Even if it's like just, I think, quarter or like a third of his health at a time, it like works out half the time. There's been situations where he tried to duck the high, but if he's gonna commit to the mid, he should just chicken it every time. Cause Nina parry kinda hurts.
Oh boy, I think the match is actually going without us seeing it.
Yeah. I'm not sure if we're gonna try to run it again.
Commander, what is your decision?
Sorry for that delay. So since you guys can't see the match, they're just gonna have to play it over again.
Okay. Anyway, guys, just another reminder, if there are any Xbox players in the chat here, I am hosting a bi-weekly tournament for Tekken 7 for the Xbox players this coming Tuesday at 7 p.m. You can go on smash.gg and look up Xbox bi-weekly tournament hosted by me. Guaranteed pop bonus of $100 so far on the match arena, and more to grow throughout that night. So
On the Xbox One?
On the Xbox One, yes. Ryan V.
Alright, so back to the lobby. Hopefully we're not going to be getting a lot more bugs. It's kind of annoying.
You know how PC Tekken can be sometimes.
And it seems like the games have been a lot more even for SubZero when they play on Infinite Stage. So I feel like if he can just score that stage more and more, he can win more consistently. And like I said, like if Gigas has his ass against the wall, he's kind of screwed. I would imagine it's a lot more manageable with Marduk, because he has everything parry that Nina can't chicken.
Oh, well, we're on your favorite stage then, Charles.
I don't know, man. Recently I've been more of a Duomo guy.
Oh. Figured this stage defines you.
Round 1. Fight.
I like Dragon's Nest too, but I don't like when it goes dark.
You don't like dark stages at all.
I don't like dark stages, I don't like red stages. I'm very limited in my choices. Damn, big string.
Ring.
Round 2. Fight.
And big launcher. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Wall control. Nice. Mid. Did not chicken it. Didn't really try to go for the big chain grab there. I don't know if she has access to her chain grab from a regular parry. Oh, nice
Top
interrupt.
kicked out of it.
Yeah, it's I think 12 frames, 13 frames. Like it's really fast.
Fight.
It's a good panic choice.
This is one to jump over. Oh, look at the damage so far.
Plus frames. Wall control. Nice. Damn, down back two. Oh,
KO.
that was a really good choice by SubZero. Because I think he did the fully charged one to bait Rage Art. Alright, wipe the floor.
Oh, messes it. Sidestep there from Natecore.
You win.
Wow.
Well, it's kind of unfortunate that Natecore lost last game, so SubZero didn't really get a chance to pick Infinite.
Now here we go. If Natecore wins this next one, he will be your winner for this first of 5 series, and will knock down SubZero back to a tier 1 level within the scoreboard here.
And it's gonna be his first victory.
Yes. And supposedly SubZero's first loss. But we shall see. He's not out of it yet.
Get ready for the next battle.
So if you listen to your advice, it'll be an infinite stage here, some Starros. And looks like we're back at Infinite Azure. Daytime. Not night.
Which is good. I mean, personally, like, I think Dragon's Nest is just too dark. The other Infinite stages look fine.
Round 1.
It's just the darkness and the rain make it look bad.
Goodness. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, making a clear callouts.
Oh, count. Oh, pick up.
Nice interrupts. Down back two.
Nice
Oh.
counter it there. Oh.
Right for the next carry. Toe kick. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, did he hit something? Yep, he did.
did.
The first Rage Art.
Round 2.
Oh no, it was the second one maybe.
Fight.
Down two. Hit him out of the orbital. Alright. Interrupting him always from pressure. It's kind of interesting. But then again, down 4-1's not really like a mix-up. Because Natecore's been using that to set up his pressure a lot. Slide. Poison
The
breath.
poison!
Pallet sheet. You gotta duck that shit on reaction.
Wow.
Round
It's really hard to punish too, because
Right.
it's lingers.
Nice whip punish there.
Right. Damn. Rush like that. Even I'm surprised.
Okay, he sidestepped the poison that time.
Big slide.
Alright, this is a match point for Natecore here.
Another
Another reaction.
Oh!
Oh, what
He's out of
the?
there. He's out of there.
Narada?
Alright, another 2-throw.
Slide is really
He
good.
wasn't anymore. Down back 2.
KO.
Look at that damage that did.
Final
Okay.
Oh,
round.
Alright, so SubZero still in it, but it's still a match point for Natecore.
Damn, actually finished up forward 2-1. Nice block on the web
Nice
before.
block there.
Kind of predicted it.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of Duckston down 4-1, but there's no commitment.
and the sliding hit there gives Natecore the victory.